if you can hear me. Please reduce speed. Please reduce speed. Man, I'm doing it. Give y'all a minute to come in, man. Y'all know we finna get on the topic this all over the internet right now. Keep up with current events. I might double back later on and hit y'all with a politic episode. What's up, too? Should these people like, comment, and subscribe when they get off here, man? Y'all let me know where y'all from. Uplift me, man, so I can get back to business. Informing y'all on what's going on. But we finna get to breaking down, man, what I think about this Remy Martin and Papoose situation. First of all, I felt a long time ago that Remy Martin was dead ass wrong. From being to the woman, the thumbnail. That thumbnail picture is what set it off with me and a lot of other folks. Let me see if I can get my mind right and put everything in perspective real quick. I try to tell women, and please listen to me, women. This is a free game. I done told y'all before. Let's clean. There's two types of women in this world. The kind that get tried, get talked to any type of way, get handled any type of way, they get cheated on, they get beat on, they get disrespected, they get degraded, they get all that stuff. And then you got what you call a virtuous woman. A woman who a man can see she don't need no fucking with. And when I say fucking with, I ain't talking about like she bad or she mean or she tough or she ain't going for the bullshit. I'm saying the way she carry herself. So respectful. Beautiful on the inside and the outside that a man is not going to approach her with bullshit. There's certain women that a man will go in their inbox and say anything. And then there's certain women he going to go, he could go in 25 women inbox like, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? And then he gonna get to that one woman where he could just see it on his, how you doing today, ma'am? You got women you outside smoking and drinking with and you cussing in front of them and all this and that. And then that virtuous woman walk through and is, hey man, y'all quit cussing. Who are you paying so? Like somebody mama or something. And then, let's be real. There's certain people, mama, you'll still do that around because you can see it in them that they ain't that. And mama come out here hit the blunt. Mama come out here dressed up like she finna go to the club. She not finna get no respect the way these other women would get their respect. And they're just being real. So I always try to tell women, I'm like, look, you know patience is a virtue, but go look up the rest of the virtues and see what they are. And practice on becoming those things, because I'm telling you, once you do, even if you just practicing, the way people gonna treat you is gonna change. I swear. Just like when you become somebody's wife, the way other men gonna treat you gonna change. Unless you putting that aura out there, that energy out there that you for the streets, and then they gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to not respect that marriage, that ring and none of that. They're going to try you. You walk around with your ass all out, they're going to try you. But I guarantee you, you somebody's wife and you carry yourself like somebody's wife, the trifling men of the world are going to bypass you. They might look, they're not going to try. It's a respect thing, and men have that respect about them. But the whole thing is, like they always tell you, it's a woman's job to give us something to respect. A lot of y'all try so hard to give us something to disrespect. I have always maintained that, man, look, I ain't got nothing for no woman walking around here in a see-through catsuit. No respect. No respect. I'm the type of dude, I done got to the age where I don't even want to talk to you. Like, I'm not even gonna try to fuck on you. I'm not trying to hunch on you. I'm not trying to holler at you. I don't want your number or none of that, because I already know the problems is gonna come with you. You're not what I want in my life in the long run. I'm 43 right now. I don't have time to be playing with these women and wasting my good years and my time. My beard getting grayer and grayer by the day. And I handsome look. They be taking them pictures about me at home, me on the truck. Same me. I'm gonna be looking good anyway. Anyway, let's get back to it. When Remy Martin popped out with her man in a see-through catsuit, posing, taking pictures, and if you go back and look, that man wasn't happy taking that picture. That man was frustrated, highly upset, felt like a simp. You can see it in his face, and we all know that ain't Papoose. She up there just, I get to be the hoe, and he like. But see, the thing is, he knew what we didn't know. She come out trying to tear this main character down, and this is what I trip on. Is like, when you get to tearing a person down, my thoughts is like, why? Why now? What happened? What changed? Then now, it's like all these pictures come out, and these women be like, you want this nigga, look at these drawers, and they got shit stains in them. And I'm like one girl asked, so do y'all take the pictures of the drawers at the beginning of the relationship, and then you just deal with it until he get another woman, and then you bring out the pictures? Like, when you take these pictures? How long you been dealing with this shitty booty ass nigga? And it was cool until he took his shit ass across town and got with somebody else, and now you got to tell the world that his drawers got shit stains in them and you got pictures. That make you look stupid. So my question is, what brought about this change? Now you want to show this nigga dirty drawers. So, as Remy Martin, what brought about this change? Then now you want to drag this nigga dirty drawers all through the street and make him look bad when he ain't doing this and he ain't taking care of this and he wasn't buying me no gifts and all this and that. Because my thing is, the nigga ain't did nothing new to you to make you come out with that. So it kind of seems like it's a lie. Where the receipt said? Pep say, nigga, the reason why I'm coming out with this shit now is because you drug my kids into it. I was fine letting you run your mouth on the internet and have sex with this dude and this female and whatever you want to do. You brought my kids into it. So now I'm going to air your ass out. And I don't have to ask, well, what changed, Pap? Because Pap said, this is what changed right here. This is why I'm going to take your ass down through there and expose you, because you tripping. You talking about my kids. Dude got a son. She tried to say he was ashamed of his son. Tried to say he don't spend no time with his daughter. And I'm like, ain't this the nigga that was raising these kids while you was in prison? Or ain't this the nigga that was, you know what I'm saying, doing all this and that? Because for what we seen about Pep over the years since we first seen dude was stand-up guy. Never been caught up in no bullshit. He married you, treated you like a queen, held it down for you, against all odds. He went harder for you than any woman I have ever seen in the rap community going for a man that was locked up. Lil Wayne had women locked up, supposed to be the GOAT. That girl out here fucking Drake. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You in the rap game was like a bottom tier female rapper. I can only name Sheetha as a solo song that I know you got, and I think Pap wrote that. Like, the most bone-chilling thing he said to me, well, no, let me take that back, because this man say that he caught you in the bed with a female with your daughter in the bed. And my thing is this. It wasn't shocking because I remember when all the rumors were that you and Nikki used to mess around, but I got into it over a female or something. And they were showing the pictures back in the day of Remy when she was, not Remy, but Nikki when she was a stud. And I know she said that wasn't her, but that's what she's supposed to say. Anyway, Pap kept it 100, man. The shit sound like some shit an unslick ass person. I ain't gonna say an unslick female, an unslick ass person. Like this man say, you and him and y'all daughter and shit always celebrate y'all birthdays together. Then all of a sudden, some female come home from prison. I done seen it before, because I'm gonna tell you, my brother, look who, the one I always tell y'all about, and I know I done told y'all this before, had one of the most beautiful women in the state. She was down for him, she did everything for him. She ended up going to prison, taking care of this man. He basically did her the same way he did me, which is went on about his life, let us do our time uninterrupted. Business, phone call, letters, money, none of that. Well, his girl got with another girl and fell in love with this girl, and it wasn't just a prison thing. They were planning on being together when they got out. The only thing that really stopped that was the girl got out before his girl, and the girl lost her life. She still didn't come home and be with my brother. She came home and got pregnant by some dude and went on about her life as a baby mama. But the thing about it is, bro was sadly mistaken if he thought that girl was gonna come home and choose him over that other girl. Like, we was all trying to prepare him, like, bro, no, she got a woman. Oh, nigga, I ain't worried about it. Alright, bro, I'm trying to tell you. You talking about a girl that held her down in prison, got out of prison and continued to hold her down, bro. Still writing them letters, still holding on to this relationship, still putting money on her books and everything, looking out for her. And they had genuine love for each other. It wasn't just a prison sexual thing. You know, sometimes when you at your worst, people can be there for you. The whole thing about Remy was, when she was at her worst, it was Papoose putting money on them books. It was Papoose writing them letters. It was Papoose beating that visitation down more than once a week. Every week for the whole time you was in there. You know what I'm saying? And to think about it, like, even while he was coming up there, you was lying to him because you was messing with that girl in prison. And like he said, I come up here every week, so I know who these people is. You talk to me about them every time I come up here. 2-3 times a week. But you leave this stuff out. You're talking around the truth. You're leaving out your dirty deeds. You hiding them feelings. I'm your husband. You can tell me about what you got going on in this prison. You think I'm not going to understand because I'm out here? I might not like it, but you my wife. I need to know. See, the thing about me knowing is, if I know this, I can adjust to it. I can make up my mind and my decisions. And it could have got to a point where, okay, my mind that got wrapped around it for the last 2 years, 3 years, that this is what's going on with my wife. And when, you know what I'm saying, push came to shove, we could have found a way to make that work. But no, you lie to me talking about you just want to have an all girls day for your birthday, and it's you and this stud. Y'all ain't going to get y'all damn nails and toes and shit done. You just want me out the room while y'all come and kicking and party and do what you gonna do. The man said he walked in the room and it's trays of snacks and shit like they been sitting around feeding each other. Laid up in the bed, the baby in the other room. Like, come on now. You been laying in this bed all day. My baby in the other room playing by herself. It ain't even the fact that you was doing this shit. It's the fact that you neglecting my child to do it. That you would leave my baby out there by herself in this big ass house while you and her girl locked in this damn bedroom doing the nasty. Like, me and you don't even do that. We don't go get secluded on the other side of this house and leave our baby on the other side of the house so we can get it in. No, we do the respectable thing. We do what we got to do as parents throughout the daytime, put the baby to bed at night, and then we sneak in the room and get it in. And when we done, we probably gonna get up and go check on, make sure she's still asleep. Baby, you had a bad dream? You ain't think about none of that. You think about getting that nut, helping the girl get hers. But it's so much deeper than that, because that's old shit. We passed that. We on to the dude. Now, a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, because most people know by now that on Christmas, she got up and dipped from the house. And later on, pictures of her and Easy the Block Captain posing in front of the Christmas tree with the same shit that she had on when she dipped from the house. Let Pap know that, bitch, you left this house and went and ran over there to that nigga and started taking damn Christmas pictures. I'm gonna let you in on another secret. Easy the Block Captain is not a Christian to be celebrating Christmas. He's a Muslim. Your boy said in the battle, he said, you let some pussy change your religion. And I'm like, boy, either way it go, you wasn't even like, the dude wasn't even considering it. Today ain't a holiday for him. This is just December 25th. This is a holiday for you, Remy. This is a holiday for your daughter, Remy. This is a holiday for your Remy. But for some reason, they over there opening up gifts and you over here opening up condom wrappers, or even if you were using condom wrappers, you was opening up them boxes. You was opening up them jaws, opening up them legs on Christmas. But I'm just saying, man, did Papoose do anything wrong? He probably did. But he did so much right that nobody ever saw the wrong. And just because we don't see it don't mean it didn't happen, and don't mean that it don't take effect. But my thing is this here. We live in an internet generation where when somebody do you wrong, instead of getting away from the wrongdoing, getting away from the bastard, or getting away from the abuser, or whatever else that you got to go through, you rather endure it and just go to the internet and let everybody know you're going through it. That ain't worth a damn. It ain't gonna do you no good to run to the internet and let everybody know that your man is going upside your head if you just gonna get off the internet and go right back in the room with him and lay down and wait on him to go upside your damn head again. You see what I'm saying? This generation's so confused. They call them clout chasers, and the thing about it is, we got to come up with a new name for clout chasing and for what they doing, because it ain't that they chasing clout no more. These folks chasing ignorance. They chasing dummies. They, whatever it is, it ain't just clout. You ain't getting no clout. Who the hell is you getting clout from? Clout gets you fame. Clout gets you paid. Clout gets you recognized. Clout gets you positive shit. Y'all ain't getting nothing but negative shit over the clout you chasing. You losing over the clout you chasing. Who idea was it to take that picture? Was it Remy idea, or was it Easy the Block Captain idea to take that Christmas picture in front of the Christmas tree that morning? Now let me ask you this. Who put the picture out chasing clout? Because that's how the world find out who put the picture out. Because it would have been so easy to keep it greasy, man. You out here cheating. Why in the hell are you taking family photos and you know what I'm saying, making postcards and shit for Christmas with your side piece? But like Pep say, man, once he found out she was cheating with old girl, it made it so much easier for her to say all the shit that she said, to do all, because people start resenting you once you catch them down bad. People beat you getting mad when they fuck you over. So now that you mad at him because he caught you with this female, it make it easy for you to talk down on his name. Thing about it is, if you ask the rest of the world, just the last nigga name you should have came down on and got to talking bad on. Like this man really, you talking about, well, he cheated and he did this, when? Because I promise you, I promise the tabloids was waiting to catch this man fucking up when you was in prison. They was waiting to catch this man at the strip club, waiting to catch this man helping a bitch get out of Uber at 2 o'clock in the morning. A bitch creeping out the back door at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, spending the night. Him at the restaurant was home. They couldn't find none of that. So you mean to tell me this nigga held you down the whole time you was in prison and then waited on you to get home so he could start cheating? Man, make it make sense. This nigga held you down the whole time you was gone. He could have been out getting some wet because they was bigging him up. Papoose was more famous for holding you down than he was for his alphabetical slaughter. And you know what they do when the tabloids and the TMZ and the everybody else is, oh man, that's a real man, he holding it down, he know what to do for his woman. They make all the women that ain't never had that try their best to get it from the one nigga they know doing it. Because if every nigga was doing it, it wouldn't have been no big thing. It was him doing it. So you don't think women was approaching this man, trying to give him some, trying to tell him, man, baby, you should just go and be with me. I ain't even got no felonies. And then you start putting on see-through clothes. And you start licking on women and letting women lick on you and doing it around your kid. And all of a sudden, that same respect, that pedestal that man had you up on, it was gone. Man got to beat up your side nigga. And then he pop out with Clarissa Shields. And everybody, we knew he was cheating. Cheating? That nigga is single. I mean, he married, but he's single. He ain't with her no more. She with the streets. And we can say that because, hell, you still married, but now we find out that you have been with multiple different people, different genders. Like, come on now. That's the definition of the streets. You married, but you out here and we can name different people you done had sex with. We can name different genders of people you done had sex with. You still married. And this man's supposed to walk around on pins and needles and wait on you to get your shit together. No, you know what he did? He went and got another woman that is like, and I gotta give Papoose his props, because I am one of the biggest Clarissa Shields fans in the world. Like, I had a crush on her like I was in high school, and so the day I found out they was together, I didn't even believe they was together. I was like, nigga, she got a man, this man got a wife, he just a fan, you know what I'm saying? They were like, one day, a little bit lighted up, nah, they together, bro, and I was like, what? Damn, I'm still trying to get famous in this, so I can get with Clarissa. Why? Because she is a beautiful woman. Not just pretty, but beautiful. And y'all know what I mean by that. I mean the inside out shit, like I said. She is a different breed of woman. It ain't got nothing to do with her money. She humble. Like, even though she beautiful, she don't run around trying to put that on display like, oh, I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. It's like she don't even know it. All this shit that she done started doing is what helped break the crush on me, because now it's like she doing what the rest of the women do. She wearing the wigs they wear, the makeup they wear, the eyebrows, the eyelashes, all that shit. I can do without it. You know what I'm saying? I can do without it. And that ain't nothing against her. It's just, hey, I guess women get a man and they be like, I got to do all this extra shit. No, you don't. You wasn't doing it when you got that man. I be like, it's one thing to look good for your man, and then you just don't have me out here feeling like, you know what I'm saying? That's one reason why niggas don't be wanting to pay for nails and lashes and all this and that. First of all, because the shit don't impress us if we already know what we got. Second of all, get the feeling like I'm dressing you up to go look good for the nigga you trying to find to replace me. You see what I'm saying? A lot of women not gonna see it like that, but that's how it be. Any nigga that's getting cheated on right now, when your woman went out, her done, nails done, tight clothes on, she at the club with her homegirls and dude approached her, if you the one pay for all that, well, you fix your girl up for dude to be like, ooh, let me slide over here. And I ain't saying women ain't supposed to look good. All I'm saying is, I want a woman who look good without that stuff. So when she put it on, it is a bonus. And when she don't got it on, she still look good. A lot of women not going to accomplish that. So what I say is, find a way to look good before you start putting all them enhancements on. And I know I ain't the one to talk, because I done got teeth and all that. You know what I'm saying? The hairline lined up, the braids braided up, beard, all that. But guess what? I guarantee you, I can go back and show y'all videos when I ain't had none of this stuff on me, and it was females on these videos still saying, "Phil, you handsome anyway." Thank you. And yeah, I like to look good for me. But when I say I like to look good for me, that means that I want to know that when I step out this truck and walk in the truck stop, or I walk somewhere else, I'm looking good, I'm presentable. Yeah, it's for me, but it's for me to be comfortable around everybody else. And that's just true. Now let's get back to the business. I'm not just taking Papoose's side because he's a man. I'm taking Papoose's side because I can sympathize with what's going on his side, not hers. And it ain't because she a woman, it's because I can't see no truth in the shit that she's saying and the shit that she's doing. What's up, accountability? I done seen too many females like that. Like, I'm gonna give you another case in point. And we all seen it play out the same way. Y'all remember the Keke Palmer situation? Her and Usher. Y'all remember how she was dressing in the see-through clothes and all this and that? And then all the women told her what she needed to do, and she started listening to the women, disrespecting her man, her baby daddy, the dude that was holding it down for her. And now she ain't got him no more. Y'all remember, I can't think of it was Tia or Tamara, one of the twins, Mallory's. How she left her husband and just wanted to be out in the streets. Wanted to get loose again. Thinking that it was gonna be, and I'm trying to tell you, look here, man, if you got somebody, you better hold on to them, because shit ain't the same out here. It's hard. It's a struggle. Trying to find you a good person, man. Trying to find you a good person that's good for you. Somebody you can be good to. It's a struggle. Because social media and the internet, they made it so cool to be the opposite. So many people out here lost because they just was raised up lost. That they convincing you to get lost. Like she got convinced, she got caught up seeing how these women act and all this and that, and then they don't realize that half of the shit you see and hear on the internet is lies. Half of these women just talking about men is doing this for them is not getting done. They say they live like this, they not living like that. They say they riding like that, they not riding like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to be fooled with your eyes. It's very easy to get tricked with your ears. I got a Facebook post up I put up not too long ago. Say something to the effect of, people stunning on me so long, like they was out here really having it. So I got up off my ass and went and got it for myself, and now I realize they wasn't having shit but a dream. By the grace of God, I'm out here making it happen. And it's the facts. I remember people stunting on me. I remember people making me feel like they was out here doing way, 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 way better than me. And feel, what's wrong with you? Why you ain't out here getting it? Why you ain't out here having it? And then I got out here and started having it. I got out here and I started buying Benzes. I started buying BMWs. And I started living like this. And I started rocking shit like this and buying jewelry and buying the clothes. And now I'm looking around like, you was in your mama car. That was your mama Benz. You was out here wearing other people's clothes. You was out here with a Geneva watch on that looked like a Rolex from far away. You put it in people's face real quick and you flash it. But you ain't never gonna hold it and like look, that's a Rolex. And I had to realize that type of stuff, and it took a long time for the veil to be moved. And all I can say is thank you God. I didn't hate on these folks. I used them for motivation and went and got my own shit. I got focused on me. And when I looked up, I had my shit together. I had my shit right. And I looked and I noticed, y'all the ones that ain't got y'all shit together. Or some people had their shit together for a little while. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, like shit don't fall apart sometimes, because it do. We done all been through it. Y'all have seen me go through it. But y'all seen me keep the faith and try my best to get back. Anybody can do that. But what I'm saying is, these people, when I say stunning on me, I ain't just saying they went and got the shit and rolled past me and I was like, oh man. No, I had people put shit in my face like, yeah, nigga, look at this. You ain't got it like this. You ain't got it like that. I told you, man, I come from the bottom of the barrel. I come from living in a 3-bedroom brick house and watching niggas in the Jordans and shit while I'm wearing Pro Wings. Now, my shoes wasn't coming out the grocery store, but they were damn sure coming from Payless. You feel me? I remember when Walmart used to sell shoes. Walmart still sells shoes. I just don't buy them no more. But I remember getting some shoes out of Walmart, my nigga. I remember having to go to school with these shits on. My mama didn't understand because she country, but you know, it's all good. I didn't understand what she understood, and she didn't understand what I understood. What I didn't understand about her was, hey, look here, man. You need some shoes on your feet? You got some. You need your light bill paid? That's also paid. You need some food? We got some. And we ain't getting no government assistance. Ain't no government cheese. Ain't no government peanut butter. Ain't no book of food stamps around this joint. So when we get food, it come out that shoe money. When we pay light bill, it come out that shoe money. When we pay this mortgage, this rent, it come out that shoe money. We don't live in the projects. I rent $8, $9, $10, $12 a month. Our light bill ain't $5, $6 a month. You feel me? Our food ain't free. Nobody ever told me that, hey bro, my mama buys, we got peanut butter with the oil in it at the house. You got to stir it up for 20 minutes before you eat it. Mama, you know what I'm saying? They didn't tell me at school, hey bro, my mama bought me these J's because when we eat cereal, we pour the milk out the cabinet and put some water in it and shake it up for about 5 minutes before we can have some milk for our cereal. But I got some J's on. See, I had to grow up to learn that type of stuff. It was the 80s. It is what it was. But at the same time, without knowing it, my mama instilled in me to not be on welfare, to not have food stamps. Damn, I didn't bit my lip. To not be on food stamps and shit. I would feel so bad because I never seen my mama on this shit. I have to tell people, even though I didn't like my mama husbands, and they probably didn't like me, no one of them didn't, but they ain't like me. One thing about it was, I saw my mama with husbands. I didn't see her with no whole bunch of friends, boyfriends, and I ain't have a bunch of uncles I wasn't related to. You see what I'm saying? The first nigga my mama married after my birth, I met this man before I started first grade. When my mama left him, I was in the 5th grade. When my mama left him, shit, I already met the next husband. And I can't judge and tell everything that happened in between that. I was in the 5th grade. My mama and that man was together, to the best of my knowledge, until I came home from prison. That's when I found out that they were separated. They got divorced a couple weeks after I made it home. And my mom been single ever since. But like I just told y'all, from my childhood, before the 1st grade, to graduating prison, my mama had 2 husbands. With no boyfriends. With no playthings. No niggas just coming around, kicking my fork down, and telling me I hate you, little nigga. Now, it might not have been the best situation for me. But at the same time, right now, I'm out here looking for a wife. I don't have a bunch of kids running around because I'm not laying up at people's house, fucking on them, and running on down the street. I wasn't raised like that. I didn't have that example. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, that's why I go hard on women, because I know how hard it is on women. But at the same time, I know that if you sacrifice a lot of this whole shit that women do and go through, then you will be missed with a lot of that bullshit that you find yourself going through. But you got women out here that don't think fat meat grease. They can have that man, and it's like, I'm gonna show you what I just said about the virtues and all this and that. When the world see your man treating you and uplifting you like a queen, they gonna follow suit. I don't give a damn what Remy did, what she rapped about, what she talked about. Ain't nobody was out here disrespecting Remy Martin while she was doing right by her husband, while her husband was out here loving her and treating her like a queen. The rest of the world was like, Queen Remy. The only person said something bad was Nicki Minaj. And even she couldn't get people to join in. When Kiki started doing what she did, they went in on her ass. But as far as her and that dude, there was nothing ever said before that. I'm gonna tell you another one. That constantly get disrespected because of she got her ways. She out here for the streets. I don't give a damn if she's still married or not. Sierra. She one of them women that'll let her husband pop up in a tuxedo and she'll have on a see-through dress with her nipples out and a G-string on. And he be sitting there in the picture looking like she's smiling and all happy and hey man. Soon as, and I promise you, as soon as that man break character and stop treating you like a queen, start treating you how you act and how you dress, the world gonna follow suit, Sierra. They already be on your top a little bit because you be taking shit too far. But soon as he, I hate to say get her okay, but as soon as he, wake up and realize what he's dealing with and start treating you accordingly, the rest of the world is gonna devour your ass. They're gonna go in on you. It's gonna be like your veil of protection is removed. Your husband is basically giving us permission to point their finger and say what we see. And women don't realize that. And I be telling women, man, look, even though the Bible say once a man finds a wife, he's found a good thing, it's the same thing for a woman. Find you a good man. They out here. Guess what? If you don't like the man you find because of how he look, do him like you do yourself. He bald-headed? Shit. They got shit they can put on top of a bald head now. What you want, some braids? You want some waves? What you want, you want a dread head? You can get all that out there bald man. What, his belly a little too big? Man, they got waist trainers, they got all that shit. Hell, you can go get some lipo. Same way women do. If that's what you want your husband to be, talk to him. Baby, I see you ain't going to the gym, but I think you'll be so handsome if you do something with that stomach. So we finna save up about $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 and we're gonna get that stomach out for you. Bam. I'm just saying. Your man teeth messed up, get them fixed. But one thing, and I say this on Facebook all the time, stop having babies by niggas. Go have a baby by your husband. You ain't got a husband, go get one. Then have a baby. Then you won't have to complain about child support and why you don't ever come see your child. He already supporting you and the baby. That's what husbands do. They take care of things. The house, they take care of your heart, take care of your emotions. You know what I'm saying? If you keep it real with them, you got an open dialogue, you know how to communicate both ways. You listen, you talk. You listen, you talk. You tell them, hey, baby, talk to me. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you want. Let's have an open discussion about these things and figure out if we on the same page or not before we start getting people pregnant. Because, you know, the fun part only lasts a few minutes. That baby gonna be here forever. Sacrifice. You don't have to have sex with every woman you meet. You don't have to have sex with every man you meet just because you're attracted to him. People always ask on Facebook, like, what's bad pussy? And I be like, well, if you ask me, all pussy feel the same. Basically, damn near is warm and it's wet. Sometimes it be tight, sometimes it be loose. But the bad pussy is the one that talk too much. The bad pussy is the one that got an attitude. The bad pussy is the one who always got them me ripping and running the streets. The bad pussy is the one that always needs something but don't ever want to give something. It ain't the feeling that make the pussy bad or pussy good. It's the person it's connected to. I don't know if it's the same way with the penis, but I would think so. A lot of women be out here connected to how big it is and how fat it is. Man, do it care about you. See, you cry about that later on, but in the beginning, you don't think about, do the penis care about me? Do it care about my feelings? If I'm hungry, is the penis gonna try to feed me? If my kids is going through something, is the penis gonna understand that? No, all you wanna know is it big? You paying for the room, you gonna take me out to give me something, you give me this outfit? Yeah, to hit. But after I hit, do I still give a fuck? That's what you should be trying to see. Because what you gonna do to hit? Nigga, after you hit, how you gonna act? How you gonna treat me then? Am I another notch on the belt? You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do to get it. It was good while it lasted. When I'm thinking, man, I'm out. Or you know what? I like you. See, that's one of them lines that people don't want to hear. But it's one of them lines that they should love to hear. I like you. You different. You ain't like the rest of these. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold on to you. I ain't gonna let you go. I promise you, if a man told a woman that shit right now, she'll run. If a man walked up to a woman, that's how they program. If a man walked to a woman right now, like, you know what? I like you. You ain't like the rest of these women I've been with. Pure. She gone. Oh, nigga, that's game. It's only game because you feel like you ain't worth that. You feel like you can't be different. You feel like you can't be better than everything else this other dude has been through and all this and that. Man, come on now. I'm gonna tell you how easy it is. It's that easy to fall in love with a person. But it's that easy to fall right back in love with their ass and move on. Man, I done met so many women over the years that I would love to have just stayed with. But it wasn't right. And when you find it out, it's time to go. But I do understand that it's a lot of dudes out here. I can't just put it all on the women because I ain't that stupid. It's a whole lot, I ain't gonna say a lot, it's a whole lot of dudes out here that ain't like me. And I ain't saying I'm perfect, but I am saying I got some morals. It's a lot of dudes out here that, yeah, they gonna smash you no matter how good a woman you is. They can hit tonight and you can cook them a meal and y'all can sit back and chill and everything just be good. Make a nigga never wanna leave. And then he get up and leave anyway. And I try to tell women this too, and it ain't just so they have sex, but sex on the first night don't automatically exclude you from being a good woman. Now, some men not gonna trust you. But there's a lot of men who aren't gonna trust you. And y'all gonna be playing the same game as soon as it's over. Let me see how they act now. Let me see if he get clean. Let me see if she start asking me for money. And look at her, man. That's just how the game go. I done been there. I done had sex with a woman on the first night, and then we sat back and chill and smoke and just talk. And the next day I get a phone call like, hey, you wanna smoke? Come kick it. I'll be there in a minute. Pull up, same thing over again until it's 8 months later and we just, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. We hang out, we chill, we care about each other, we love each other. I'm not gonna let nothing bad happen to her. If she needs something, I'm gonna help. If I can, I'm gonna help. If I need something, if she can, she gonna help. And that comes from building a bond with a person, spending time with a person, getting to know a person, getting to love a person. But that's also why I said that when Remy was in prison and she was going through all these changes in her life, her best friend, which was her husband, wasn't in on all that. She was in prison making a new best friend, telling all her secrets to her. Somebody else who knew everything about her and wasn't letting hid.
take exit 136 for I-459.
And that's why when that girl got out of prison, Remy was like, man, can she come over? Can she spend the night? I'm gonna go sleep in the bed with her. Because that was your person now. You switched your people up in prison. You came back home to your husband, but that wasn't your person no more. That wasn't the person you told all. Damn, I'm trying to pop a dick. But that's not the person you were telling all your secrets to. You were sharing all your hopes and dreams with. Yeah, I'm white. You feel me? And people don't think it's that easy, but if it ain't, explain why I'm right in what I just said.
I-459 south, then keep left.
Explain why I'm right with what I just said if I'm not right. If that ain't what it is. That bond that you build, you have to keep that bond. You have to work on that bond. That's why it's called trust and communication. I'm going to tell you something. Take this to heart, man. This is another thing that y'all need to clip and make a cut out of or whatever. But trust. When I tell you, if you can build up trust in a person, if you can build up trust
use the right 2 lanes
in yourself,
136 for I-459
from
south toward
and
Montgomery,
from
Tuscaloosa.
that person, it's just like enhancement.
Take exit
everything.
136 on the
It
right.
make everything better.
I-459 south, then
I
keep
promise
left.
you. The love gonna be better. The love making gonna be better.
Use
The
the right
food
2
gonna be
lanes
better.
to take
The
exit
household gonna be
136.
better. Everything is
Take
gonna
the
be better
I-459
once
south ramp.
you get to a point of trust with the person you're dealing with.
Keep left to I-459 south.
And a lot of people are in relationships and they don't realize that they don't trust their partner or their partner don't trust them. But I
Use any
promise
lane
you,
to take the I-459
once
south
you
ramp.
know for a fact that you can trust this person that's laying in your bed, or you can trust this person that's sitting on this couch,
Continue on I-459 south for 29
man, you're gonna
miles.
avoid so many pitfalls. I promise you. Even if it's just a friend. When you know what you got, you tend not to fuck it up. You see what I'm saying? It's like a car. If you done had this car for 12 years, and the only thing you done had to do to the car is put some gas in it, put some oil in it, maybe put some air in the tires every now and then, but this car ain't never broke down on you, the car ain't never ran hot. After so long, you get to trust in this car. You might have another car, brand new car you bought, but you done had to put it in the shop. When it's time to go out of town, you gonna look at that new car, and you gonna look at the old car, and be like, damn, that motherfucker pretty, but I ain't finna get stuck on the highway. We taking this, and guess what? When somebody want to use your car, your mama, somebody, your sister, you gonna let them use the new car now. I ain't gonna let you use my baby, man. That's my baby over there. That motherfucker reliable. I know what I got with that car. So now you're not finna get in my old school. It don't break down. It don't run hot. It don't have to go to the shop. Hey, getting out. You feel me? Man, when you know what you got, you gonna take care of it. So man, look. And it ain't too late to start working on trust. It don't matter what point of the relationship you're in, you can always start working on trust. Stop doing things in secret. One little thing you do in secret turns something so big because you never know how the other person gonna feel about it. You never know how they gonna take it when they finally find out about it. You don't know how they gonna take it in the beginning, when it first happened, or when it first become an issue. But guess what? After you've made a habit of telling people things, even the hard things, they start knowing they can trust you. They gonna trust you. Somebody gonna tell them, hey, don't trust him, and they gonna be like, nope. Why would I not trust him about this when he done came to me with things way worse than that? Same thing I said about Papoose earlier. Why when I get out here and say, man, this man cheating on you, when we know you, and the easiest time he could have been out here cheating, the time where he had, I ain't gonna say a reason, but he had one of the best excuses to go cheating, he didn't cheat. So you don't get to come home and tell him, oh, he cheated. And we supposed to say, oh yeah, nigga, you cheated. What I'm gonna cheat for? My woman right here. If I want something, I can get something from my woman. I wasn't hard up to get none when she wasn't here. If I was gonna run out with such and such, I would have did it when my girl was gone. Why I'm gonna cheat in this room and my girl in the living room? If I'm gonna cheat while she at the stove or while she at her mama house. I'm not gonna do it when she in the living room. You see what I'm saying? It just all makes sense, man. Learn to trust. And what I'm saying is to build trust. Trust has to be earned, but work on it in your relationships. My thing is I feel like this, and I tell women this: I'm not the type of dude. I'm not going through your phone. I don't want to go through your messenger, and it ain't because if I look for it, I'm gonna find it whether it's there or not. That's a fact, but you know what I'm saying, that ain't it. I pride myself on being a man. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself on being a man, and I don't feel like that's very manly to have them insecurities. I feel like if I'm a man and I feel like my woman cheating on me, first of all, why do I feel like this? Do I have proof? If I don't have no proof, then I'm not worried about it. But if I have proof, we ain't gotta argue about it, we ain't gotta talk about it, none of that. If it's proof, ain't nothing to talk about. I'm gone. I'ma leave. Why? What's there to talk about? We gonna convince me to stay so it can happen again? We gonna trick me into thinking it ain't never gonna happen again? That's what everybody who it happened to multiple times feel like. She ain't gonna do it no more. I forgive her. She ain't gonna do it no more. Let me ask you this: the first time Diddy put his hands on Cassie, do you not think that he didn't apologize to her? Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I ain't never gonna do it. He told us that shit. Man, I was in a dark place. I had to pray and ask God to forgive me for that. Man, you think that's not the same bullshit he ran on her? Let me ask you this, and just being real. The last time Diddy put his hands on Cassie, do you think he bothered to apologize? You think he ran in there that game on her? He ain't have to. By that time, he figured out, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. I don't have to keep lying to you like I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. Get your punk ass back in the goddamn room. Open your mouth. Let that nigga pee in your mouth. You feel me? Ain't no I'm sorry no more. I don't have to lie to you. You know what it is. You knew when you woke up this morning there was a chance I was going to punch you in your shit. So now that your shit that got punched in, what? And that's just how it be. So when somebody do you wrong, you can forgive them if you want to. I'm not gonna never tell you not to forgive nobody, but you don't forget what happened, and you don't put yourself in a situation for it to happen again. I tell y'all all the time about the fables and about the sayings. Well, here goes a saying about that. One of the smartest things I can tell you about that situation. You done heard it before. I'm just gonna remind you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Meaning, that nigga beat your ass one time, shame on him. It's his fault. You didn't ask for that. But he beat your ass again the next day. What was you still here the next day for? It's your fault. And at some point, you got to take accountability. When somebody do you wrong, it ain't your fault. When somebody continuously do you wrong, well, that's your fault. I don't want to hear you saying, well, I thought he was going to take all my money away. He was going to take away the house that I live in, and my condo, or I wouldn't be able to ride in the Maybach no more. I wasn't going to be at award shows and all this and that. Hey, look at here, it was fun while it lasted, but I love me more. It was fun while it lasted, but I love me more than I love riding in the Maybach. I know what it feels like to ride in the Honda. You know what I'm saying? It feel like my eye don't hurt. It feel like ain't nobody peeing on me. And that's why I say, man, it comes to a point where I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it no more. After I hear so much, now I'm looking at you like, okay, you need to be on trial too. Because at some point you went from being a victim to being a helper. Well, they did it to me too, but you helped him. You called him in there. You trapped me. You tricked me. They didn't get me in that room. You did, Cassie. They didn't have me that pill. You did, Cassie. They didn't call them escorts. You did, Cassie. You see what I'm saying? After so long, you done stayed. You're not a victim no more. Now you're an accomplice. So at what point do we stop feeling sorry for you and turn on your ass like, hey, now let's get you too? You don't believe me? Well, check this out. Let me tell you something. Why in the hell are we supposed to give a damn about Usher crying? And Usher talking about what? Well, I was 13 when he did. Okay, he did you, and he was wrong with that. Bad did it. But nigga, you went and got Justin Bieber and dropped him off at Diddy House like you didn't already know what was going on. You had already been through Flavor Camp, and you was like, they asked Usher in the interview, and this is why I feel like he should get some too. They asked Usher in the interview, would you send your 13-year-old son to Flavor Camp? He was like, hell no. So why you drop that little white boy off? Why you take him to Flavor Camp? You wouldn't take your own child. Why you drop the little white boy off over here? Because Diddy wanted me to, and he told me, say, bro, you a grown ass man. You knew what you were doing. And it's time you take accountability for what you did. See, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and hold everybody's hand and be like, man, y'all was all victims. Y'all was all victims at a point. Y'all was victims at first. And that's what I be saying. Once you sit there and you don't go tell the police and you don't go tell your mama and you don't tell the rest of the world, man, this what's going on. Help me, help them, help us. Them ain't doing it. You complicit, and you also is helping, you servicing, you I can't think of the right word, but you know what I'm saying. Using a damn accomplice. Use an accomplice. Cause I'm like, just be real. Cass, if you would have ran away or you would have told the police back when you said you were scared to tell the police, how many people that came behind you would have never had the experience what they experienced? How many people did you look at in their face and be like, man, I'm so sorry I did you like that? Y'all don't believe she did it? Well, what the fuck happened to Kid Cudi? Because if I remember correctly, what Kid Cudi said was, my girlfriend Cassie went back to Diddy, and Diddy got mad at me and said he was gonna do something to me, and then my girlfriend Cassie gave him my address. Later on that day, that man was at my house, in my house. Cassie gave him my address. Now, was it under duress? I don't know. I don't give a damn. I'm not, what I'm supposed to take up for her? No, I'm on this side. And like Cat Williams say, they on that side. You told that man where I lived at so he come over here and try to do something to me. That man threw a Molotov cocktail in my portion, blew it up. That man did something to my dog. My dog ain't been right ever since. And I'm supposed to sit here and be like, Cassie, she's a victim. No, she's complicit. She's a henchman. She's an underboss. Give a damn how she got made to be an underboss. The kids join gangs out of stupidity and ignorance. But am I still supposed to feel like Big U is doing what he doing out of stupidity and ignorance? Nigga, you been in the game 30, 40 years. You know better. You done seen enough people die. You'd have been the reason why people died. You'd have seen people cry. You'd have been the reason people cried. So you don't get to come to me 30, 40 years later and be like, oh man, I was 13 and they tricked me into this, man, told me I had to do it for us. Say, man, you're a grown ass man. No, you did not hit 50 years old and kept doing something that somebody 15 years old told you had to do for the rest of your life when you was 12. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Wonder why I don't want to hear that shit? God, I remember Tookie Williams telling us to quit doing that shit. This is the same nigga who made the rule. You in it for life. When he was 15. When that nigga was in his motherfucking 50s, he said, nope, it ain't for life. Quit this shit. Stop. Find something else to do. Find something safe to do. Find something that don't involve killing our own people. Brainwashing our kids. Fucking up the world for us. And everybody else in it. See, at this point, you're doing what you want to do. You an accomplice to everything everybody else doing. Because you not sitting here trying to stop it. You see what I'm saying? That's why I speak out against gangs. That's why I speak out against violence. Because I don't want to be an accomplice to all that bullshit that was perpetuated on me when I was a child. When my mind wasn't fully developed and I couldn't think for myself. I'm here to tell you, look here, man, in all things in life, not just in gangs, not just in relationships, not just in religion, and love, anything in your life. Think about it. Do what's right for you. Stop following pressure and doing what everybody else wants you to do. Because I promise you, everybody else not gonna suffer them same consequences you're gonna suffer. Just because they thought it was a good idea for you to do something stupid. And let me tell you something. I don't give a damn about nobody being blackmailed. You wanna know why? Because blackmail means that you did something you shouldn't have did and you scared the world gonna find out about it. Guess how you avoid being blackmailed? Stop doing this stupid shit. You in here putting your mouth on some other man's penis and now you don't want the world to know. You in here cheating on your significant other, now you don't want the world to know. You in here messing with kids and now you don't want the world to know. So you do what Didi tell you to do. That don't make it right. That don't make it right. Because you be like, oh man, well he didn't expose me. Pap said the same thing about Remy Martin and Asia the Black Captain. Dude got all these videos of her having sex with him. He can expose this shit at any moment. Guess what? How the hell is that blackmail? Stop being ashamed of the shit you did and can't nobody hold it over your head. Because I'm going to tell you some real shit. I did a whole bunch of shit. But I ain't never had sex with a person in the world that can come out and say I had sex with them and I'm going to run and hide. And I'm going to sit back and say, no I didn't. No I didn't. I ain't do that. Because I ain't never had sex with no kids. I ain't never had sex with no man. I ain't never had no type of situation like that where somebody can jump out there and say, hey, now I done had some relationships and some sex with some married women. But if I jump out and deny it, it ain't gonna be to save my ass, it's gonna be to save theirs. If push comes to shove on me, you can't bring none of my sexual exploits out here and say that I will feel did this and I'm supposed to run and hide. Man, I came in terms of my life in prison and realized, you know what? You ain't a good person. And then I came out here and I woke up and I said, you know what? You wasn't a good person. But everything you do from this day forward is on you. Because you done woke up and you realized that you don't have to go rob people because the homies thought it was a good idea. You don't have to be out here smoking weed because the homies think, oh man, you know, man, it just elevates your mind and make you think on a different level, man. You know, it's a lifestyle. You ain't got to. I ain't got to be every time to fuck on every woman so I can impress some nigga and be like, yeah, man, I fucked her. Cause nigga, once you fucking, you don't like her, you don't take care of, you don't stay with her, you ain't fucking, you fucked over. I explained this to y'all before. A lot of these women ain't hoes because they want to be hoes. They hoes because we made them hoes. Because some slick ass nigga went and got them draws and had her thinking that he was the one. And then when he wasn't the one, she wanted love anyway. So another nigga came by and he shot that love shit. And next thing you know, it's 20 niggas that had her thinking that all they were going to be in love and they were going to be there and they was gone. Get to the point where like, they using that as you. I'm going to be with you and you fuck everybody. Well, I ain't fuck everybody because I want to fuck everybody. I fucked everybody because I'm looking for love. I'm still looking for love. I don't know how to find it. Or, I'm trying different ways, but it seems like every time we get to the sex part, that's all the nigga wanted, and now he gone. And sometimes that be the case, and sometimes that just don't be the case. I done had women where I wanted this woman, but I found out before we even had sex, I don't really want this woman. And when I was younger, I would be like, you know what? I don't really want them. I don't put so much time. I'm gonna get these draws first, and then I hang around long enough to get them draws, and then I be out. And now I'm like, I don't even want the headache. So if I already know that I don't want to deal with you on that level, as soon as it comes to me that I don't want to deal with you on that level, I'm gonna go on and get on out the situation. I'm gonna move around because first of all, I'm not a hoe. I'm not gonna spread myself so thin. Because it can happen to a dude too. You can be in so many situations, maybe with so many women, until you a hoe. You got a reputation being a hoe. Women don't want you because they think, oh, that nigga trying to fuck something. As soon as he gets the draw, he gone. And that don't even be the case. So when I talk to women and I realize that, nah, you ain't what I want, I'm moving around as soon as I can. Y'all done seen it before. The damn fine you is. Shit, the ugly women can be fine these days. All y'all can buy the same wig, same lashes, same lip liner, same waist trainer, same fake booty, same fake titties, same collagen in your lips, same makeup, MAC, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. Everybody shop at Rainbow. Shit. A motherfucker can be fine if they want to be fine. It's nothing. So you can't get me with being fine no more. They're like, you too damn fine with me. That's a dead giveaway. Anyway, man. Y'all about tired of me for today? We've been here over an hour. I don't want to intimidate nobody. They look and see how long the little podcast has been. And decide they it's too long right there. We're gonna get back into some stories, man. I'm gonna give y'all some more stories. Like I said, it's really time for me to start building my other channel up, man, so I can get monetized over there. Because I ain't monetized over here. I be thinking it's another podcaster. She got the potential to blow up. I've been knowing her for a while, and like I know she is everything she say she is, and I know the world don't believe it. They think it's an act. But I know her in real life. We ain't best friends or no shit like that. But I have met her more than twice. And when I first met her, it was it damn near went down. Because she treated me, and this was the fresh out of prison me, the same way she be treating these motherfuckers on the internet that they be saying, oh, she just front. And I'm like, no, that's why I can tell you it's not a front. Because I was there seeing the shit and being put in the same situation when wasn't no cameras around. Before I ever thought about being on YouTube, this shit went down. I'm like, damn. I feel like how old boy had tell Easy, man, why you so damn ruthless? You know what I'm saying? Why you so damn ruthless, Eric? But I thought about reaching out to her. She got a platform and it ain't like her videos be having like 20, 30 views. And I know they got the potential to have 17, 18,000, 19, 20,000, 40, 50, 60, 70,000, 100,000. I know the type of work the woman put in. I admire her for it. She's authentic. So I've been thinking about reaching out to her and telling her, hey, look, I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I don't have 1 million. I don't even have 20. But I got over 10. And I will share my 10,000 subscribers with you. Bring them to your platform, bring them to your attention. Because I know you're an authentic person. And I know you're telling a different side of the game. One that I can't tell. I ain't had these experiences. And I know her stories get so deep. I might reach out to her like, hey, we need to start our own podcast and blow this shit the fuck up. I might do that and see what happens. But anyway, man, I'm finna get up out of here and focus on this road. I got a long way to go. What's today? 24th. I gotta be in Fort Worth. I'm about 9 hours away.
In 2 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-20 West, I-59 South exit toward Tuscaloosa.
But I'm back in Alabama right now. I just left. I spent the night in Atlanta. Shit. Right now I'm sliding across the state of Alabama, fit to head to Mississippi, and then cross through Louisiana and off into Texas. I might stop in Louisiana for the night. I don't know.
In 1.25 miles, keep left to I-20 West, then take the ramp
Let
ahead.
y'all go, man. Don't be afraid to take that long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all, man, and I appreciate you.